Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm here to help you crush your academic goals while living your best life. Now today's video is all about something that's super important but not often talked about enough: burnout. You know that feeling when you're pushing so hard toward your goals, but suddenly it feels like no amount of rest can bring your energy back? That's burnout, and it's more common than you might think. Burnout isn't just exhaustion. It's a deep sense of emotional and mental fatigue that can hit us hard, especially when we're striving to achieve our dreams. And it can happen to any of us, whether you're studying for exams, starting a new degree, or working on a passion project. But don't worry, because in today's video, we're going to talk about how to recognize burnout, how to prevent it, and most importantly, how to stay energized and motivated as you chase your goals. Let's dive in. So what exactly is burnout? It's a state where you feel emotionally, mentally, and physically drained. It's not just about being tired. It's that moment when the things you once loved doing suddenly feel like a chore. You might have had big goals, lots of energy, but slowly, without even realizing it, you start to lose that spark. It's like trying to drink 5 cups of coffee just to get through the day and still feeling like you haven't slept. Burnout affects more than just how tired you are. It impacts your confidence, your motivation, and even your ability to perform simple tasks. Tasks that once brought you joy now feel overwhelming, and even after a break, you still don't feel quite refreshed. And the worst part? Burnout creates a vicious cycle. The more you push through, the worse it gets. You're left feeling ineffective, cynical, and disconnected from the things that once mattered to you. Let's talk about how to spot burnout before it spirals out of control. There are some key signs to look for. Constant exhaustion. No matter how much rest you get, you still feel tired. Decreased motivation. You used to love your studies or projects, but now they seem like a burden. Feeling inefficient. You're not performing as well as you used to, and it's frustrating. Mood changes. You feel more irritable, pessimistic, or even disconnected from things that once made you happy. These signs can sneak up on you, so it's important to be aware and honest with yourself. Remember, burnout isn't just about being overworked. It's a combination of physical, emotional, and mental stress. So why do we experience burnout? There are a few factors, and they're important to understand because they help us figure out how to prevent it. Lack of control. Feeling like you have no power over what's happening in your life, whether it's academic pressure or personal expectations. Conflict of values. Maybe you're working or studying for something that doesn't align with your personal beliefs or passions. Over time, this disconnect drains your energy. Insufficient rewards. When you're putting in the effort but not seeing results, it can feel like all that hard work is pointless. Work overload. Juggling too many things at once can cause serious stress. Urgent deadlines, exam schedules, and social commitments pile up and leave you feeling overwhelmed. And lastly, there's the feeling of unfairness or a bad environment. Whether it's a toxic relationship, an unfair professor, or an unsupportive work setting, these can all contribute to burnout. Okay, so now that we understand burnout a little better, how do we prevent it from happening in the first place? Break it down. Focus on the smallest parts of your workload, the things you can control. If you have a huge assignment, break it into tiny steps and celebrate every small win. Align your values. Make sure that what you're working on aligns with what you truly care about. It's hard to stay motivated when your heart isn't in it. Work smarter, not harder. Use the 80-20 rule. Focus on the 20% of tasks that will give you 80% of the results. Often, that's the work we avoid because it feels hard, but it's also the most rewarding. Active recovery. Here's something important. Resting doesn't mean doing nothing. Try activities like stretching, short walks, or meditation to help your body recover without falling into the burnout trap. Now let's talk about how to beat burnout if you're already feeling the effects. If you can't just take a break or reduce your workload, what can you do? Focus on your strengths. Work on tasks that align with your strengths. When you do what you're naturally good at, you feel more confident and energized. Set limits. You can't give 100% every single day. Just like your muscles need recovery after exercise, so does your brain. Use a 1 to 10 scale to rate how difficult your tasks are. Too many easy tasks? You'll get bored. Too many hard ones? You'll burn out. Aim for a balance. Short bursts of effort. Sometimes the key to sustained productivity is working in short bursts of high energy. This gives your brain a boost and helps you maintain momentum. Wim Hof breathing method. If you've never heard of it, the Wim Hof method involves breathing exercises and cold exposure to help reset your stress response. It's a bit intense, but it can be super effective for managing burnout. Burnout is something that happens to a lot of us, especially when we're ambitious and working hard toward big goals. But the good news is, it doesn't have to stop you. By recognizing the signs, taking steps to prevent it, and actively managing stress, you can stay motivated and energized as you go after your dreams. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. We're all figuring out how to balance work, studies, and life. So give yourself permission to rest, take control of what you can, and keep moving forward. Because you can reach your goals without burning out along the way. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on future tips to help you succeed in school and in life. See you next time.